feeling inside. Baby, when you left, I lost a part of me. Still so hard to believe. Baby, please, we belong together. It's like, nah. Anyways, hold on. Let me fix this. I feel like y'all need to see me, cause your girl look cute today. Okay. Alright. Hey little babies, how y'all doing? Doing good. Period. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, general go again. Period. So if you're new here, hey y'all. I'm so bad at introducing myself to people. Like, I'm so anti-social. But anyways, you finna find out who I am if you're new. So if you read by the title, this is like a sit down talk with me advice video, because I feel like I haven't done a sit down and talk advice video in a minute. So, and like, I know people be out here wanting advice and they don't know who to ask or who to go to and all that. I'm just like, I know most of my subscribers be really thanking me for being myself, sharing my words, sharing my experiences, and help people get through their little testimonies in their life. And I feel like today I'm meant to sit down and talk to y'all, and hopefully you get something out this video, and hopefully it opens your eyes, help you realize certain things, and help you go through your journey that you're going through right now. So I'm finna get into it. And yo, I did not write no notes or nothing. I have nothing to look at. I'm going on the top of my head. Like, whatever is meant to be said is gonna say naturally in this video. What made me want to make this video is because I'm actually on my journey of healing myself, because I've been through a lot of stuff this year, like a lot of stuff, and I feel like everybody goes through so much in different ways. I feel like it's a good time for me to share my word and my experiences and all that. So I'm not gonna tell y'all what happened to me or whatever, but I'm gonna just say that right now I'm working on being alone, being focused on alone, not depend on nobody. I want to be independent, you know, not have to depend on somebody for comfort or for a little happiness. Like, this is basically for the single people or people that's lost somebody, like a friend, relationship, family member, any of those. Okay, so how to heal. Healing is a very big thing, especially if you want to move forward in your life, because it's a difference when somebody leaves or something and then you go quick to go to the next, or be quick to find comfort, or be quick to go to somebody else, or be quick to do any and everything just to hide and run away from your pain. Running away from your pain is not it. It will never help you. Like, listen, it'll help you at that time, but that shit is temporary. You want something that's gonna last you for a long time. So all I'm gonna say is, if you the type to numb yourself, run away from pain, try to do everything out your power so you don't think about this specific thing that's causing you pain and that you don't want to deal with, like, it's just not it. Like, I recommend that you face your pain, face your fears, because it's better to face it now than face it later or longer than you should have. Okay, see, look, for example, say if somebody broke up with me or I got a relationship, I'm not gonna be quick to run on to the next or talk to the next person, because I need to heal myself. And it's not always because, oh, they had an issue, they left me, because that's their problem. Like, at the end of the day, it could be one person, but at the same time, you had stuff to work on yourself. Don't always be like, oh, they left me, it's them. Like, it's their problem. Like, no. Like, you gotta realize you're human too. You have problems too. You're not perfect. And also, don't be quick to hate on the person that might have hurt you or whatever. Listen, it's okay to be mad and it's okay to have emotions, but staying mad and holding grudges, that's not healthy at all. Like, you could be mad for the second, but make sure you know how to deal with that and tone it down a bit. So it's okay to be mad at somebody, but don't be quick to be like, blame them for every single thing, like you didn't do nothing. Because if you're doing that, bruh, that ain't it. It's not. Like, you gotta be mature about situations. I ain't gonna lie, most people I be seeing nowadays in this society, in this generation, like once they like single or something, they be quick to go to the other people that's in line waiting for you. Like it could be other people waiting for you, but like don't be quick to go to them. You need time to yourself. If you want to keep going next to next, you gonna lose yourself. Shut the oh, I swear, bro. Like you just gonna lose yourself, and then you're gonna forget who you are, and you're not gonna never know how to be alone. And if you don't know how to be alone, that's not okay. Like you basically hiding from your problems, and like I said, hiding from your problems ain't gonna get you nowhere, baby. I'd rather face it now and deal with it now than keep trying to hide from it or numb it just for it to come back and be 10 times worse than before, because that's what I'm not finna do. And it's worse when like you're numbing yourself, and when I say numbing, I'm talking about it could be simple as alcohol or smoking. Like those two, like it's gonna turn into addiction. Once you're addicted, like it's gonna be hard to get out, and then you're gonna have the double the problem, cause then you finna be wasting your money just to numb temporary pain, and you gonna complain how you need more money because of this and that. And then once like you're in a situation where you can't have that stuff, you're gonna go insane and you're not gonna know how to deal with shit. So numbing stuff, that's just temporary. But you gotta remember, if you want to face your pain, remember that pain is temporary also. So don't try to run from it all the time. Like you gotta learn how to deal with that shit and be okay with it. Just accept it. Like it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to hurt. Everybody is human, but with pain comes strength, and that's where you evolve and start to grow as a person. Sometimes you need to distance yourself from people just to realize who you are in the inside. Like don't always surround yourself with so much people and be quick to like go everywhere and do everything, but focus on you and see how you do it mentally. Because if you ain't gonna do good mentally, it's not gonna work, bro. It's not, because you're gonna end up being blackout drunk or something, or way too high, and then you just gonna lose yourself and continue to lose yourself, and you just fighting demons at this point. If y'all ask me how I deal with pain, I just be humble about it. Sometimes I do get tired of being humble because I'm like, I'm such a good person. I'm tired of being the bigger person. But at the end of the day, it's better than causing problems and making the situation way worse. So I just recommend to keep it cool, stay to yourself. It's okay to have fun and go out with your friends every once in a while, but every day, that ain't finna work for me. Sorry. It's okay to cry. Like, even if you're a man, like real men cry. Like it's okay to cry. It's okay to vent. And if you're religious, it's okay to pray. Like you can do whatever, but do it naturally. Don't intoxicate yourself with all these chemicals just for you to feel better temporarily. Like at this point, you just gonna make yourself more weak. Cause I ain't gonna lie, and don't get offended if you one of these types of persons, but when I see somebody going through it, like really going through it, if something really bad happened to them and they just don't know what to do, like they just so hurt, they be quick to run to smoke their life away. Like I just look at that as so weak. And you can get offended all you want, but at the end of the day, you're choosing to numb your pain because you're scared to accept the pain. You're scared to grow as a person. You're scared for, like, you're just scared. Me, this is why I stay the way I am. Like, I stay sober. I don't be doing all that drinking and smoking. Like, I never smoked once in my life. And to be honest, I don't see myself smoking at all. It's okay to experience stuff, but like, choosing that over pain, it's not going to get you nowhere. But let's move on to the next topic because I want to get this off my chest. So this does involve healing too. So say if like you was with a toxic person or a toxic friend, was around people that's like, it mentally drains you, and it like the vibe, it just doesn't hit, bruh. It's not it. Sometimes you gotta like leave the scene due to you respecting yourself, because if you just gonna stay there and accept it, bruh, and you just gonna make shit worse. Because all I'm gonna say is, if somebody is disrespecting you, you can listen to what they say, but if you gonna fight back, that shows your weakness, and that shows that they won. So please don't fight back. I mean, it's okay to stand your ground if they go over the limit. But listen, if they're not putting your hands on you, if they're not physically hurting you, then don't stand your ground for that person. You just giving them what they want, and they just want attention. And they just still hurt, but they don't want to show it. So if anybody talks bad about you, it calls you anything about the book, it could be anything and everything. Don't let it define as you, because at the end of the day, you know who you are, because you're your own person. Only you can tell you who you are. So don't let people's words, actions, your self-esteem go low, because you just gonna let them win. And if you let them win, that's just dumb. Forever to continue to be yourself. Don't be scared to go out your comfort zone just to do something that makes you happy. But please, like, don't tolerate disrespect. Like, just don't do it. It's not okay. Bruh, it's crazy how people in this generation just don't know how to act right. It's crazy. Anyways, you gotta know your worth to know how much you can take. When somebody disrespects you, when I say when somebody disrespects you, for real, it can be verbal, physically, action, whatever, how they act to you, towards you, their presence towards you, anything. You gotta know your worth enough to know to leave them alone. Because if you're not gonna leave them alone and let them continue to disrespect you, you basically hurting yourself at this point and making it so much worse. So I definitely don't recommend you staying in a situation with somebody really disrespecting you. And I'm just talking about females and males. It don't matter what gender you are. It don't matter. I had females disrespect me all the time. I had niggas disrespect me all the time. They still do. And they hate on a bitch. Like, what you hating for a bitch? Why you acting like a bitch? But when somebody tells you all this stuff that's like talking low upon you, they basically talk, it's a reflection of themselves. So whenever they talking shit about you, it's basically reflecting on them and how they are as a person. So please don't worry about what people got to say about you, because it's dumb. Like, it's so dumb. And if people hurt because of you doing nothing and just being successful, like, let them be hurt. You can't do nothing about it. Just keep being successful. They just hurt because they're not in the position that they want to be in at the moment, or they're not happy because they say they see you doing a good job, continuing to be yourself, continuing on your journey of growing. They just doing the same shit, doing nothing. So please, don't care about what people gotta say about you, cause I bet you they is not the same person behind the screen. And it definitely, if they was in person with you, bro, they definitely probably wouldn't do the same thing they would be doing now. And if they do, that means they really insecure about themselves. So please, don't let people talk you down and make you feel less than, because that's not what you is. You is worth so much. God created you for a reason. You are meant to be on this earth. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a gift. Everybody is human. Everybody is special in their own way. So please, do not let people lower self-esteem, make you feel less than, make you feel low. Because when I tell you, people on this earth, not all people, but people will really test you. And God really tests you. He'll put people in your life to make you unbalanced. Like, he will really test you to see how strong you are, how much strong you can be, and how strong you can grow. He's just building you so you can be that bigger and better person in the future. He's testing you right now to see if you're gonna get through it or not. And if you do, good job. And if you don't, you gotta learn from it. Because it's okay for making mistakes. Everybody is not human. But when somebody come at you from the past and start saying all the shit that you did that might not have been good or mistake-wise, let them be mad. And you can be like, look, I know what I did probably was wrong, but at the end of the day, I learned from it. But you can't hold that grudge against me. And if you do, that's your problem. But me, I'm not worried about nobody. I'm focused on myself. At the end of the day, I only have myself. Can't depend on nobody. And it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have your alone days. But please, being alone is enough. It really is. And if you don't know how to be alone, you need to work on that. And I'm not saying get off your phone for a week or don't talk to nobody for a week, bruh, because a week ain't enough. And I'm not saying being alone forever, because like you gotta socialize sometimes. But look, just know being alone is enough. And when I say that, I'm talking about don't comfort people for comfort. Don't do all that. Learn how to be okay and face your pain yourself. Don't depend on everybody else. And don't run to everybody else. Just focus on you. Because you are you and you define who you are. And if you want to fix something about yourself, if you want to grow, you can do that. You can make anything happen. Everything is possible. So please, when you know you need to heal, when you have time to heal by yourself, do that. Anyways, y'all, I feel like I'm talking for too much, but I hope this had helped somebody in a way, or help open their mind, or motivate them to do better. And if that did, like, I really am proud of you. And you got it. It's okay to not have many friends. It's okay to not have a lot of people in your circle, because at the end of the day, it's better to have less than other people just being there just because you don't want people in your way holding you back. You blocking your own blessing. Please don't do that. But yeah, you don't always have to have a lot of people around you just to make you seem normal, because the less problem you got to worry about, baby, because ain't nobody got time for problems, drama, anything. I have no time. My time is very valuable. Life is too short. Live to the fullest. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. So either you gonna go with me or go without me. Harriet, I will see y'all later.